Chapter 6. The Emotional Clause. Why are you hugging me? Last night we were sleeping far apart. Why are we stuck together now? What are you yelling for so early in the morning? Let your husband sleep. I grumbled and rolled over, hugging the pillow and trying to go back to sleep. Sit up right now. We need to clear up this whole taking advantage of me situation. I sighed and sat up, annoyed. Hey, you were the one hugging me first last night. If you hug me, the polite thing to do is hug you back. That never happened. You're just making that up to fool me. Oh, really? Last night someone looked exactly like this. I hugged the pillow, smiled sweetly, and whispered dramatically, "I love you," before rubbing my head against it. There. That's what happened. You hugged me first, and now you're yelling at me? But no. I'm going to talk to my parents. I need my own room. I can't keep living like this. No need. They already went back to Canada. You're lying. They would never leave without me. Believe whatever you want. Then I'll call them. They already changed their numbers. That's impossible. My wife looked panicked. It was probably the first time her parents had left her alone in a strange place, surrounded by people she didn't know. Why would they treat me like this? They brought me here, forced me to live with someone I don't even know, and then left without saying a word. Why would they do this? Her voice broke, and she started crying. Uh-oh. She was crying. What was I supposed to do now? I'd made people cry before, but comforting someone? That was new. Hey, don't cry. Before I could finish, she suddenly glared at me with fiery eyes. This is all your fault. Everything started because of you. If you already had a girlfriend, why did you still agree to your father's promise? Look at me now. If you had refused, I'd still be safe on the other side of the world. She continued angrily. Do you know I've never hugged anyone except my boyfriend? And now look what happened. It's all because of you. You're horrible. I didn't want this either. My father forced me. That lie sounded good enough to calm her down. Hopefully. You're a man. How can you be so pathetic? Just because your father pressured you a little, you gave up immediately? You even abandoned your girlfriend because you were afraid of him. What a coward. I feel sorry for your girlfriend. Wait a second. She kept pushing her luck now. Did she really think she could just insult me like that? My patience had limits. Well, if I'm pathetic, you're not any better. You came all the way back from Canada, even though you already have a boyfriend. You're awful. Stay away from me. She shoved me hard, knocking me back onto the bed before running into the bathroom. She looked gentle, but she had quite a temper. Still, was I too harsh just now? She had been crying a lot earlier. Whatever. Someone that fierce couldn't be that fragile. Besides, yesterday she was so sweet calling me Aang and M softly, like a good little wife. Why was she acting so different today? She rushed into the bathroom because she didn't want that coward to see her tear-streaked face. Yesterday, she had thought he was kind for agreeing to cooperate with the contract. Now she regretted it. He was a coward. A creep. Someone who took advantage of others. She had never hugged anyone except Ryan. They had never gone further than simple hugs. And now, she had spent the entire night sleeping in the arms of another man. Damn it. She felt completely lost. She couldn't return to Canada because her father kept her visa. She couldn't run away because she had no money. The credit card she used was provided by her father. Everything she had came from him. And now he was on the other side of the planet. What was she supposed to do? She was scared. Scared of the strangers around her. Scared of being alone. Scared of being taken advantage of. But most of all, she was scared of the man outside that bathroom door. Suddenly, she had an idea. She would call Ryan and tell him everything. Originally, she told him she was only visiting relatives here for 6 months. Now she would tell him the truth. Ryan would come and take her back. Yes, that had to be the solution. With trembling hope, She dialed Ryan's number. But the response was a cold, automated voice. The number you have dialed is currently unavailable. Please try again later. Just like that, her fragile hope shattered. She burst into tears, crying harder than she ever had before. Why was everyone abandoning her? My wife had been in the bathroom for almost 30 minutes now. I started to feel worried. Shell, what are you doing in there for so long? Are you okay? I knocked on the door, harder and harder. Hey, answer me. The door suddenly opened. What are you doing? I was only in there for a little while. You're acting like the house is on fire. She walked out with a cold expression, just like when I first met her at the airport. I was just worried something might have happened to you. Thanks, but I'm not stupid enough to do anything like that. Wait a minute. Why was she suddenly calling me times you times instead of times Anne? Why aren't you like yesterday? Like yesterday, how? You know, calling me on and speaking sweetly like yesterday, my dear wife. Forget it. That was yesterday. Today is different. What do you mean? Yesterday my parents were here, so I had to behave. To be honest, I don't even know how to spell the word sweet. And even if I did, it wouldn't be for you. Oh, so that's how it was. She was showing her true colors now. Fine. If she wanted to cut ties emotionally, I could do the same. All right then, bring out the contract. What? We're adding my final rule. I spoke calmly. Rule #5. Party B must always address Party A as on and refer to herself as M in every situation, no matter if she's angry, sad, or even in front of her boyfriend. What? Don't want to? Fine. I'll go to my father's office right now and tell him I want to marry you immediately. I'm sure your parents will agree. I leaned back and smirked. Just so you know, in every situation, I'm the one who makes the final decision. My father would never agree. He would never let me get married at this age. Then why do you think he brought you here in the first place? I looked straight at her. Just listen to me. If you behave, maybe you'll still have a chance to go back to your boyfriend.